Philly cheesesteaks. You heard right. Are we authentic? Nah, probably not. Is it filling? Yep. Anyway, take along, funny. I'll give you my vision. First up, we got this rump steak. And fuck, has rump steak gone up. But anyway, never mind that. Now, quick little tip, funny. I'll chuck this thing in the freezer for about 2 hours. And that's just made it easier to slice. Because when we cook this steak, it's going to be hard and fast. Now, make sure that you're slicing the steak against the grain too, funny. That's just going to ensure a more tender bite. Now, next up, you're going to prep your veg. I just got some onions and peppers here, funny. Now you just want to take that core out, what I've done there, wash those seeds out. Now once I've got those all cut up like so, I just want to put them in a bowl. Next up I'm going to start up cheese sauce, and to do that we're going to have to make a roux. And no, I'm not talking about Australia's furry athletes, but this one just involves flour and fat, so not to worry, no kangaroos were harmed in this video. But anyway, I started off by slowly adding a little bit of butter, and you want to make sure that you cook it out, funny. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, just make sure that you fucking season it, funny. That's crucial. Now you can see that flour and butter mixture starting to go a little bit brown and starting to get that nutty smell to it. That's when you know that you're on. Now when you're at this stage, that's when you want to put your milk in, funny. You want to slowly add it in, and just slowly thicken up that sauce, adding it bit by bit until you reach the right consistency. Remember, we're going to be adding cheese in this too. So I've got my cheese here and I'm going to slowly add that in, mixing it at the same time. Just slowly incorporating it into that roux. And you don't want to rush this step too far, or else you're going to end up with a split sauce. And that'll be shit. And if it looks something like this, then you're on, funny. If it doesn't, go back a couple of steps and fucking redo it. Make sure you're watching. Either way, next up I'm going to butter up my French rolls. Now you could add garlic or whatever you want, funny. I just put butter because I couldn't be fucked. Now I want to put just a little bit of oil in the pan there, funny. And I've got my pan on a medium-high heat. Now I just drop my steak in there, funny. And you just want to spread it around and just allow it to do its thing. Try not to touch it too much, but try not to burn it as well. Anyway, when you've got a little bit of colour on there, that's when it's going to be time to drop in your onions and peppers. Now same thing with those, you're just going to get a little bit of colour on those and make those onions a little bit translucent. Then you're going to amalgamate them together. And just, you can see me there with the two spatulas, funny. I'm just trying to cut them up. And again, I'm seasoning, funny. Make sure you get that seasoning in there. Now you could toast your French rolls, funny, but I've chosen to steam them. I just reckon it just adds for a, oh fuck, who am I kidding? I just couldn't be fuck toasting them, funny. But honestly, if you've done those other two steps right, then fuck, you can't go wrong. Anyway, you're going to want to plate up your steak. And I've got my cheese sauce here, just on a low heat, just keeping it nice and melted. And when you're ready to go, then you're ready for the cum shot. And look, I won't be surprised if TikTok takes this down, because this is PG-13. Fucking, this is that last page on Pornhub. Like, seriously, this is something you're going to have to eat in the shower, Fano, and you're going to be rethinking your last decisions. It was so good. I had one of my tattoo clients waiting to get tattooed, but shit, when he saw this, he couldn't resist. Anyway, the reaction says it all, Fano. Look at him. Even going for the young mop.